My name is FNF Chop. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. Well, I was born in Baltimore, Maryland, raised in Richmond, Virginia. I've been here since I was about 5, so I think Richmond, like the city, is like Richmond. You get what I'm saying? I don't know why. It's just like the city. Even when I go to the beach, I go to Fredericksburg, I call it the city, and they know what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? Going through, like, the motions of what I've been going through and seeing the stuff I've seen, every state not like this. What I realize is each city got like its own wave, its own culture. Like when I go to Cleveland is not like this. Yeah, it's some similarities. I say Richmond is like a stepping stone city. You get what I'm saying? It's not the bottom of the barrel. It's not, oh my gosh, you gonna get killed. Like it's opportunities out here. It's stuff you can do. It's not 1,000 things, but it's stuff you can do. But it's like Richmond is a city that lets you know that it can be better. The industry ain't like how it was when I first started making music. The industry is strictly business. You might get a couple friendships through, like, you know what I'm saying, but a lot of them not genuine. It's business. I came in genuine. Ready to work, eager, and people see that and they'll take advantage of it, you get what I'm saying? And you would think that these opportunities that you seen other people getting and stuff that you just couldn't wait to be a part of, not really being what you thought it is, you get what I'm saying? Like, and now I just know what to do. Like, I'm glad I went through everything I went through. What I know now is enough to I can take each artist from the city and blow them up separately, you get what I'm saying? Just off what I know. Now, I'm not saying everybody gonna be Lil Baby or Drake, but I guarantee you I can increase everybody's career. I can take each artist, I don't care how good they is, I don't care how bad you think they is. I can take each artist from what I know and what I saw and how I know how this goes and how this really, like, how this really works. I can blow each artist up, I promise you. Keep your eyes open. You get what I'm saying? You ain't got no time for sleep. Watch everybody around you, you feel me? And just stay on your pivot. My life really haven't changed. I'm still in the same predicament, you get what I'm saying? Like, people think that a deal mean rich, famous. No, a deal mean you got an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It's an opportunity that you can take advantage of or, it can slip. So my family life might change. People might treat them a little bit more different. I can look out for them a little bit more. I can be there and, support them a little bit more than things they do. But for me, my everyday life is exactly the same. Stop criticizing the music so fast. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna go into it. Don't just look at one song and go, oh, I hate him, bye, oh my gosh. Because this will make money. If I go rap about Lego pieces and puzzles, I won't make $1. So now you thinking about the stuff I'm saying, but you don't get to see me after hours with my son. Like, my son really know the difference between his nose, his mouth, his teeth, his eyes, his feet, and he 1 year old, you get what I'm saying? And I told him that, you get what I'm saying? Like, that stuff you don't get to see. You don't get to see me with my daughter. You don't get to see me interacting with the kids in the neighborhood. You don't see me passing out my shoes and my clothes that I bought for myself off my back to make sure high schoolers and middle schoolers can go to school and not get picked on. All you hear is the music because that's all you look for. Don't do that. If you do that, then every time you're gonna be like, oh no, you get what I'm saying? You're gonna be kind of scared. You might don't want nothing to do with me. You probably get the wrong impression. The energy I give off. You get what I'm saying? I think a lot of people think I'm just like an angry person, and the whole time I just be chilling. A lot of times I'm thinking, I ain't really in the same room as people. And we can all be together, but I'm in my head, you get what I'm saying? Like, I think 24, I can't get out my head. And I'm always at like trying to be better than myself. I don't care what you doing, I don't care what you doing, I don't got nothing to do with y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? What am I doing? What do I got going on? You know what I'm saying? How can I make what I got going on grow? All right, so first and foremost, the Coliseum will be back up, you get what I'm saying? But it probably wouldn't be the Coliseum. I'd probably be trying to shoot for like something else just to put like, we need things to do, you get what I'm saying? Need to be a couple things to do out here, in the city, little go-karts, no matter if it's go-karts, paintballing, more football teams, more basketball teams. They cut it off at like 16 or 15 for recreation. And some kids go to school, in high school, and unfortunately, they're not doing as good as they're supposed to be doing in school. It happens. But when that happens, you can't play sports at all. Now from 15, 16, 17, 18, you just sit in the house doing nothing. So the first thing you think about doing is going to the streets versus if we had a street league for the people that can't play sports right now, to help them, let them play basketball for the little street league and get their grades together so they can start playing for high school. Like, I ain't get to play nothing in high school just because I failed 1 year. And I went back, I got on my grades, I took care of it. I was focused on it. It was like one mistake took all of it from me. Just more stuff to do, a little bit more stuff for the city. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about for the adults, I'm talking about for the kids. It's too much stuff for the adults and not enough stuff for the kids. And the stuff for the kids is not promoted the right way. You get what I'm saying? You don't put stuff for the kids on the top shelf. They can't reach the top shelf. See what I'm saying? You put it right there where they can, oh, it's right. Like, it don't make sense for you to be talking about a kid event at the club. When I was like 10, I went to my doctor's, my pediatrician, and she kept asking what I was gonna do when I got older. I was like, I'm gonna own a business. And she got crazy on me. She just was like, how you gonna own a business? How you gonna do this? How you gonna do it without a GED? A GED? How you gonna do it if you don't go to college? How you gonna do it if you don't go to college and do it? Da, da, you gotta get your da. And I'm like, I don't have to do it your way. You get what I'm saying? Just because you had to grow up and your mama told you to go to college and they made you go to school every day, and it made me wanna be like, I got something to say. You get what I'm saying? And I had to prove her wrong. I'm not really competitive, but I like to make people swallow their words. Because I'm not competitive. I'm good at, and I don't mean to say this or sound cocky, like I'm good at a lot of stuff. I'm not saying I'm great at it, but like when I try to do stuff, I just be good at it. You get what I'm saying? I'm just one of them type of people that just be good at things. Before people accept something, they want to see another person accept it. Like you would never go to a barber you never seen cut hair before. It wouldn't make sense. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not really letting him just mess me up. Like, you don't know how you cut. You gonna wait till he go. You get what I'm saying? That's how the support works. A lot of people gonna wait for this person to be supporting you. They don't want to be the only one supporting you and everybody else don't like you. Cause then they gonna look like, oh dang, I look like a clown. I look like, they worry about how they look to the outside world. So if your whole community already behind you, it pretty much pushes it for anywhere else because it looks strong. It looks like it's something there, you get what I'm saying? So imagine if I shot a video and we got stuff going on right now. Now imagine if one of us was to make a video walking down the street like that. Just the blogs by themselves gonna cover it. Like, oh my gosh, she brought the whole city out. When rappers see stuff like that, they wanna come to your city. You get what I'm saying? That makes your guy to be like, I'm gonna take a trip to Richmond. That make Lil Baby and them like, what's going on in Richmond? That make Cardi B wanna come back to Richmond. You get what I'm saying? I mean, it just make it look like something. And like, I don't need no money from nobody. It just support, you know, getting up. When you see me doing something for the kids, wake up and bring your kids. When I'm doing shows and stuff for us, the grown-ups, y'all at the club, y'all dressed up, got an outfit on and all that stuff, and I appreciate it because, you know, we all enjoying ourselves and we all, you know, keeping the peace. But what about when I'm doing giving back to the kids? Y'all got 3, 4 kids at home. Y'all worrying about how people look at y'all getting a free hot dog. If y'all don't bring them kids outside so they can enjoy themselves, let the kids party like how you party. You get what I'm saying? That'd be a big jump. Like a lot of give backs I did. I know a lot of people who didn't come that got kids close to me, not close to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I was giving out shoes, footballs, Christmas gifts. It don't matter if you need it or not. We got to be there for these kids a little bit more because they the ones coming up and they watching what we do to the T. Like the kids now is way more advanced than we was. So it's just like we got to be there for them. People like me that can really get people to come out and vote. They don't want to call and reach out to me. But like if you pay attention, they did that. Me and the sheriff had something going on when I was locked up. She was going back in the office. She was looking tough for the sheriff. People was dying. She said, what's happening? The sheriff wasn't ready to go back in that office. She'll tell you herself. I made one post. Post got like 2,000 likes, 3,000 likes. But when you in the city and there's only 500 people that's ready to be voting in between both of this, and I really got 400 people to go vote for you, it's a whole different joint. You get what I'm saying? It's like y'all don't call us. You call me, you call him. Our fan base is different. You get what I'm saying? Like I can literally get on live and make people go vote and let me type done when you're done, and I'ma share your music video on my page. I'ma do this. I'm like, you get what I'm saying? I got like offer from Alamo, an offer from. Not an offer. Alamo reached out, Capital reached out, Warner reached out, Universal reached out, and United Masters reached out. So how I knew they reached out, I was on a tablet. You get what I'm saying? The tablet down in jail, and I'm talking to my manager. That's how I used to call like my work. You know what I'm saying? I used to go to the tablet. It is like keep my mind occupied. I'm not doing time, I'm working. While I'm locked up, every day is work. It's all work, it's nothing else but work. So I'm at the tablet, right? I got him turn the tablet around, set the phone up so I can see my Instagram, so he's scrolling, and we just looking through the messages, all right? So what we'll do is, after each message, we'll check the DM. The deputies used to watch the tablets to make sure you ain't doing nothing inappropriate. Carrie O'Brien had hit me up, said, what you want? What Carrie O'Brien is calling you for? Who you is? So, you know, a couple of them trying to figure out who I am. And the sheriff said, oh, no, this FNF Chop, and she showed him who I was. That was all I needed to know. You get what I'm saying? Like, for the sheriff to know who I was and the deputies didn't, that was all I needed to know. I had to shut up and be less prideful. And I couldn't be like that. I had to, like, you know, sit back and talk to these people, see what they got going on. I had to be a little bit more understanding. You get what I'm saying? Like, I had to understand stuff to be able to go home and get in situations and be able to walk away. If you in jail, you not working on the reasons why you in jail, you gonna come back to jail. See what I'm saying? So I had to go and put myself in situations I know I won't comfortable in, just to learn how to get comfortable in them, so I could be smart enough to know like I'm out of here. You get what I'm saying? Versus like I'm ready to crash, I'm ready to do this, I'm ready to do that. You get what I'm saying? Like I really had to like be less prideful because like I found out about all the deals in the hole. But me posting all them TikToks on my Instagram still and keeping the stories going and keeping the posters going and having the people on the videos and telling the label exactly how I want the video made and being on that tablet, that had to be me not fighting with the deputies every day. That had to be me not fighting with no inmates because I had bigger shit to worry about. All the little shit that's going on in the jail, all the little small stuff, the small jail politics and fighting over the drink cooler because somebody dug in the ice. I don't got shit to do with that. I know it's gonna get way bigger than what it is now. Like to the point where I don't even know how big it's gonna get. That's how big it's gonna get. You get what I'm saying? Like I ain't even ready for it yet. That's why I'm still going through what I'm going for. Like this what I'm going through right now ain't a punishment. It ain't the end. It ain't nothing. I'm not going through nothing crazy. It's just a little bit slower for me right now. And it's the patience. I'm telling you. It's the learn how to handle this. Learn how to do this because when you up here and you doing this, you don't want to make that same mistake. You get what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's what all this is. I had to really like just sit back, just listen all over again. Like I had to, like sometimes you gotta start all over again mentally. You get what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at now. If you can do anything, I'd tell you stay in school and stick to the sports. I lie you not, bro, it be so much times I be thinking about like, damn, I wish I could really like sit down with my son when he a little bit and be like, man, show him my high school highlights and just the thought of like going back to nothing. Like a lot of people say they had nothing, but like they never really heated up no food or no kerosene heater. They don't even know what building to go to get to go to no shelter. You get what I'm saying? Like they don't know nothing about the food stamp building and all this stuff. You gotta go here to go here to go here. Like, you know, chill in the food stamp building, act like your mama getting food stamps just because you ain't got nowhere to go right now. And you need to charge the phones up. Like they never really been through nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like they ain't never really sleep in no hotels and trying to figure this out. And the motels and this place, like, they ain't had to worry about that. They been in the projects. And not saying the project's a good place, but y'all been somewhere with a roof over your head your whole life. I ain't going back to that. My kids ain't going through that. My mama ain't going back to that. None of us ain't going nowhere near it. Man, I just seen a roach in the house the other day. You get what I'm saying? Like literally, I just seen a roach run across the wall the other day. I was like, oh shit. It messed me up because I ain't see a roach in a minute. You get what I'm saying? I just seen a roach in the house the other day. Like I was like, oh snap. And it just let me know like I gotta work a little bit harder. That simple.